Welcome to Club Vanta, where we discuss movies, TV, and more while being Vanta Black about everything.
Today we're going to be discussing just the year wrap up of some of our favorite shows. We're going to be talking House of the Dragon, Marvel developments, and DC's comeback. So first things first, let's jump into House of the Dragon. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tweety
So
clocking in.
so first, what is your opinion overall of the season itself? I would say it was
Mm-hmm.
comical. Was it some parts where it wasn't as exciting as I was expecting? Because season one was very seamless. Season one was perfection, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this season it kind of dropped the ball just a little bit. And then I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I am a book reader, so it's a lot of things in the book that I was kind of looking forward to. And I kind of revealed some of those things afterwards. But what I really enjoyed of this season, when I call it comical, just the subtle things that was in the show that social media hyped up. That's what made it funny to me.
It was boring. This season I was bored. Not gonna lie to you. I was bored. And here's a problem. Here's what happened. They hyped it up way too much. You're you're telling me that that season was supposed to be better than the early seasons of Game of Thrones
And then don't forget it was short.
and short. So you were short and boring? Please make that make sense. Cause first couple episodes, I was like, okay, cool. They're obviously building. And then they wouldn't stop building. I'm like, y'all aren't about to build it. I need you guys to actually like complete the project. I need you to get somewhere. How do you have a whole season of exposition? I'm confused.
I was coming for war. All right. I
Mhm.
wanted heads flying, folks burnt the fuck up. That's what I was looking for. And instead I got Damon in Luigi's haunted house. That's what I did. And it's like first I want to talk about Damon for a little bit. Just a little bit, just really quickly. Damon is a favorite character of mine. David is a favorite character of mine because he's what is what is that?
It's my window.
Why did it randomly cut into your green screen? Moving on along. So Damon, I feel like Damon is everybody's fan's favorite from season one because he's a complex character. He ain't
Mhm.
always right and he ain't always wrong. And especially with war going on, I feel like they purposely put Damon out the way to purposely tone the show down because I'm like, he was who we was exactly looking for. He ran up on Rainey's and was like, "We're gonna jump that old hoe and her
Mhm.
and that gobble neck dragon. We're gonna jump her. Okay, me and you, we got the two biggest dragons. We could do this." And his plan was correct. Wrap this up. What are we abiding our time for? They killed Rhaenyra's son. They killed baby Lucerys. Okay,
Mhm.
what are we sitting here for? It's on go. It's on ganging them. Like, what are we doing? And so when they had him run over the hair hall, having him visions inappropriately with his mother, like when they revealed that was supposed to be his mother, I was like, I know the Targaryens do incest, but please, why was that part necessary?
Right. And she
What
was
what are we
awful
doing here?
young.
I was like, oh, okay. He
Mm.
playing, I would say with the Alice Rivers, she is a key character, but the way she was carried out, it dragged on. It wasn't supposed to drag on that long. Okay. I would
It
say
was
the
playing
only
against his character. That
literally
man is about it. You're telling me he sat down for how many episodes was it? Eight? For 7 out of 8 episodes, he was sat down somewhere?
sat hiding, took a vacation to Heron Hall.
Literally took a vacation.
But let's get into the king of gossip of Harrenhal,
My favorite.
my fave Simon.
He
So
was going around just collecting tea. This was his only job. He said, I'm not going to fix this castle. I'm not going to try to fight in this war. All I need to do is make my little notes and tell on whoever I need to tell on.
he literally was calling up Rhaenyra like, Ray Ray, yo, your husband consort. The way that clip when he emphasized consort to David, I said, you ain't as scary as you made yourself seem because that was mad petty.
So you are second. Second. I got to call your wife.
He said, babe,
Rainier, come get your baby daddy.
he said, babes, not you're not the king. You're
Mm-mm.
consort. Okay? Let's not get that messed up. And when he said it, even Damon was like, oh.
Yeah.
Because not you bold enough to clock my tea. That's what
Clock
I
you
do like about
hard.
Damon. When he do get his tea clocked, he be like, got a little
He's
sweet.
welcome to a challenge. Welcome to a challenge.
Always welcome to it. He loves it. He loves
Yeah,
that shit.
that's why him and Rainier fell in love in the first place. She's always talking smart to him.
Always. And was bold enough to do it because everybody else was scared of him.
Right.
And he was like, oh, ain't too bad. Anywho. But
Hmm.
yeah, just sitting Damon down, just that alone took all the excitement out completely. It was just it kind of just tanked from there for me.
It
Now,
it really did. It really did. Uh, don't don't try to compare to the original. When they said that little baby JJ getting beheaded was supposed to compare to the Red Wedding, what Issa Rae say? F them kids. Ain't nobody care. It was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But the Red Wedding,
you
they
see,
stabbed that pregnant lady in her belly. Huh? They killed a mother-son duo. Huh? They tore that man's wolf's head off and put it on his body and rolled it around. And you're telling me that one death was supposed to compare to all of those?
I think where and it goes back to what you said, how they kind of overhyped the season. It's one thing to overhype it, but it's another to do the scene correctly. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
According to the books, it's supposed to be much more gruesome than what we see. And because it didn't give that, yeah, it's not up there with the Red Wedding. Like Helena looked as if like, oh, here's my baby.
Right.
Like, she that's how she was acting to me. And then don't get me wrong, all of those people are wonderful actors. But it's the way the scene was carried out, it didn't give that effect.
Mm-mm.
Now, what's messy is that while her kid is getting his head knocked off, her mama in there bumping and grinding on Sir Chicky Crispy. Okay. That's what she was doing. Now that was tea. I was like, oh, so your daughter no guards in front of her door because the guard in here would chill.
And
Mm.
there's the thing, why is Sir Krispy Kreme so bad at his job? Because my thing is, okay, if you wanted to go hunch on the old queen, that's one thing. You didn't assign nobody else in the
Before
midst of
you,
war.
I like how you pointed that out because I want to point out one thing that I noticed with the Green. They were
Hmm.
comfortable. They were comfortable.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got Vagar, but that's just one big ass dragon. Okay.
One.
That's just one. Helena and Dreamfire, baby, they ain't finna come tussle. Um, Aegon and his dragon, okay, there go your two. Dayron, we didn't see him till later.
Mm-mm. Where Day
But
Day at?
but at the end of the day, Rhaenyra is the one with the rest of the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So why are y'all sitting lounging around getting all comfortable, knowing what Aemon did? Aemon started the war. Let me start there. He started it. He started it. You just killed a prince. Bastard or not, you killed your nephew slash prince. You did it.
Yeah. And
In
because
all the
your daddy said that that's the number one thing that cannot be disputed. He said, these are my grandchildren. They in line to the throne.
you
But you
marked
ain't gonna
yourself as
listen.
a kinslayer immediately.
Mm.
And so the Greens was just walking around like shit was sweet. So one thing the scene did do, Damon reminded y'all, I could still reach you at any time. That's what he did do.
Yep.
He didn't get executed the way he was looking for because he wanted Amon's head. That's that. Now let's be clear. He said Amon. He said, I want that one-eyed hoe. I want him. That's what he said. Now, when you go get street urchins to do your job, they don't follow directions well. Okay?
Hmm.
That's where it tells spin and where it tells spin. But at the end of it, Damon was like, I could still get you at any time. And I feel like that's what woke the Greens up, storyline wise. They was
Yeah.
like, in our own castle, yeah, you never really had the pull that you thought you had. Damon ain't right near it, ain't even there, and they still got loyalty in your city. Are you that far up your ass that you did not know? And believe it or not, the worst thing that they could do was get rid of Otto. I can't stand Otto. But Otto is literally 90% of the brains for the Greens.
100%. He's a strategist. He's a manipulator. He knows how to play the game. These hoes out here in their feelings. That's not how you win a war. That's what like be for real. And I'm sick of Allison because I feel like Allison has been trained since she was young from with all of Otto's things. Her kids, I don't think they got the onslaught of it, but she did. And why she's still going around acting like she don't know nothing. Like she don't got no type of sense. And they
I,
sat there and told you to your face, you're a woman, sit down and be quiet.
I found that so funny in that scene. Like, babes, you on the council because Viserys put you there.
Mm-hmm.
Viserys also the same one that made a woman, his daughter, heir to the throne. So of course, a man such as his caliber is of course gonna put his wife on into power because he actually considers your opinion. So with him gone, what you think was gonna happen? And they put your goofy ass son on the throne. That's another thing. Aegon had the game twisted too. He thought just because he was made king, you get to make decisions. No, baby, you're just a figurehead. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to come remind you. I put you here. Do you understand why you're here? Do you understand what we're fighting for? I don't agree with the Greens, not by far. But at the end of the day, their demise is going to be because of them.
100%. Making dumb
Because they're
decisions.
goofy.
I don't get why they stopped teaching the children. Because Goof Troop number one, Aegon, and Goof Troop number two, Aemond, both of y'all really don't know anything at the end of the day.
No.
Y'all think you know stuff. I wish if Allison was a good mom, she'd have been able to snatch Aemon up when he told her she wasn't on the council no more. Snatch him up. But no, you, and then you let your father get sent away and you let him not be the hand of the king no more. And you let Sir Krispy Kreme get put on there instead. Sir Krishan? Huh? He can't even protect nobody.
Yo. Sir Curly Toes, okay, really pissed me off when he went up to the twin guard and was like, "Where was you that night?" It's one thing for it to be your fault. That's one
Mm-hmm.
thing. But for you to turn around and then try to put the blame on another King's Guard, the man just goes lower and lower. Like, This is why we don't like you. This is
No, and
why we don't like you.
the way he did it, like he could have put the blame on somebody else, but not pushed it. He said, "Okay, yeah, no, go to the castle, other castle, kill the queen, pretend to be your brother, and somehow make it back." Huh?
He sent that man on a dummy mission, and the twin knew he was getting sent on a dummy mission.
Yes.
You know, I hate that they had different beliefs on who to support because both of y'all should have went over there with Rhaenyra in the first place. Because for the
100%.
twin that stayed, look what Sir Benchmark just did.
Right.
Look what he
You should
did.
have went over there and pledged loyalty. Shoot, you gave me a free out. King's Landing don't got no food no ways. Bye.
Yo, this is. Let me tell you something. They sleep on my man Corliss. Corliss is really the second most powerful man in that whole kingdom because his one say so blocked all y'all from eating. He controlled the seas. That is
Yep.
the main source of transportation during that time.
Yep.
And I used it used to really irk me how back in the day Otto used to try to treat Corliss as if he wasn't of nobility. And I'm like, what does the high what does the high towers do besides spew nonsense? What kind of
Exactly.
food do y'all have?
Because I'm gonna give it to Corliss. Corliss can fight. Corliss can't father, but Corliss can fight. I mean, he's just not really into fatherhood, it seems. He took a swing at being a grandfather, swing and a miss, swing and a miss.
Yo, we gotta talk about the flying DNA test sea smoke. The goat of the whole season.
Indeed. Maury on air. That's what-
Because the way Sea Smoke said, I'm finna air out all Corliss business because I want what I want is iconic to me.
Mhm.
Sea Smoke said, dark skin, 6'5", straight to here, rider only, colors only. That's literally what Sea Smoke. Sea Smoke said, baby, I only like me a Valerian man. All right, there ain't nothing else finna mount me. And I
Mhm.
think what was so petty of that dragon, because you know they talk about the intelligence of the dragons all the time, and I felt like for this season we really seen the most of it from Sea Smoke, because when Sir Darkling, rest in peace, you know he all he did was follow Rhaenyra's instructions. All right,
Mhm.
he was scared as hell. It's the way Sea Smoke let him get that close. See, Sea Smoke, you knew you didn't want him as soon as you seen him. You knew that. He sat there and was like, "Come on, coming, touch my scale." Soon as Darkin thought it was sweet, Sea Smoke turned around, air fried him. I said, "That's a petty dragon." Then immediately left. He was like, "All right, so that boy I've been stalking, now it's time to go get you because Ray Ray just tried me."
Mhm.
And it's the way Sea Smoke landed on the ground when he when he was chasing that boy. That was
Hunting him.
hilarious because it's like I don't know if you seen, but when he came down, he kind of like slid his body to the side like he was playing tag with him.
No, bro. Ain't nobody playing tag with no dragon.
Ain't nobody playing tag with no damn dragon. Like had that boy shook, had Adam shook. Then when Adam was in that forest, he looking around like where to go. First of all, Sea Smoke, you too big to be that agile, and the fact that you snuck him beyond petty. And he was like, "You gonna be my man today. That's what you
Mhm.
gonna be." And it was there, and then pulled up on Ray Ray and Cyrex and was like, "Here, I got the job done for you." Because
This
I
my
you had to tell me
man.
that you was looking for a rider. You ain't had to go try to perk me up with just any old anything. And
Yep.
it was.
Sea Smoke said, I have taste, I have standards.
And he said Valerian is at the top of that list. He said
Absolutely.
Corliss got another son. So
Hmm.
he said, I don't want the ship right. I want them. He
Right. He said, I don't want another blonde hair right of me. I need black.
was like, I'm gonna switch it up.
Right. Then change my taste.
Switch it up. Another another comical thing. We gotta talk about Jace serving face the whole season.
My
He
brother's
can't
dead.
mm, mm, pose, sit here, rude, cheeks, everything.
Why are you just pouting the whole time?
And it's the way she
It
looked
was
good.
hilarious. Like literally his mom be like, "You're not allowed to go to war." And he'd be like,
Assume position. And then he'll like rest his like wrist on the tilt of his sword just
"Oh yeah, he does do that though." It's literally freaking Zoolander. With
literally.
is it called Zoolander? People know where they're doing like the, "Hey, brah, I'm not your bra." They're both they're both just rizzing each other up.